Hey guys, welcome back to the Tiny Herd, where we talk about everyday pet care for guinea pigs, rabbits, and other small pets. Today, you can see we are doing something a little bit different. I am outside right now, and that is because I have something cool to show you guys. We are going to let the bunnies and maybe some of the guinea pigs have some outdoor time for the first time. And I have a really cool enclosure to show you guys that I will be using to do that. So let me give you a little bit of detail on that enclosure while I show you guys me putting it together. All right, so I will put the company that sent me this enclosure to review on the screen. I was super excited when they reached out to me because I honestly had been looking for some type of rabbit hutch or enclosure or run type thing so that we could have the rabbits and some of the pets outside, because the weather's starting to cool off a bit and it's the perfect time to give them some outside time without it being too hot. So this is the AIR28. I think it's actually supposed to be a chicken coop, but it worked out really well. It has a good design for bunnies and guinea pigs. And you guys will get to see the bunnies having some playtime in this at the end of this video. But this is really well designed. It has really good instructions. It was packaged really well. There wasn't any damage from shipping. There was a little bit of mesh in one corner that was slightly bent from shipping, but it wasn't anything that we couldn't very easily bend back. And honestly, I was really surprised that things weren't scratched. Everything was held in the box really well. So that was really great that it was packaged so well for shipping. This hutch is designed really well. It's designed to be sturdy and be like nice lightweight wood, but still good sturdy wood. And it's designed to be very easy to put together. So this was a really simple process. I do recommend having two people. That definitely made it easier. And you want to have a drill and a screwdriver. Those are the recommended tools. But I believe in the instructions, the estimated time frame for assembly was like 45 minutes. And I would say that is pretty well spot on. With the two of us, we were able to put this together pretty quickly. And honestly, a lot of the time was spent chasing down the instructions because we built it on a windy day and things kept blowing away. So if we had been able to hold on to the instructions a little bit better, it might have taken us even less time. But we are putting this together. I will let you guys watch some of the process and explain some of the features of this hutch, because I am honestly very happy and I was really surprised with how good of quality this ended up being. It's very reasonably priced, this particular one. I will link it down below if you guys want to check it out, but it retails for $185, which I thought was very good for what this is and what nice quality it is. You guys will see it looks like a good size when it's put together, but it honestly has more space than I expected. And you can see here we're putting together the part that is kind of like the covered area. It has two entries. We're putting the floor in right now, and I really liked this floor because one, it gives the pets a good place to get off of the grass if they don't want to be on the grass. But it's also PVC coated, like it has a waterproof coating on it. It's not just flat wood. So they're not gonna be ruining it if they get it wet or if they pee on it or anything like that. So that was a really nice feature that they thought of, so that your whole hutch doesn't get ruined if the bottom of it gets wet from your rabbits doing whatever they're doing. I also did like that the roof is like kind of coated in like asphalt or like shingles. I don't really know what that material is, but it is like weatherproof because again, it is supposed to be a chicken coop, I believe, and it's supposed to be like an outdoor piece of like furniture, like outdoor hutch type thing, which I will obviously not be leaving in any of my animals in it full time since it's an outdoor enclosure. They will be supervised, but that is a really nice touch because it's just going to make it last that much longer, which I really appreciate because again, it is very reasonably priced in my opinion, but you still want things to last a long time. Another nice feature that it had is these brackets that we put on the roof. They're a little bit tricky to figure out, really not that tricky. Like we figured it out just fine from the instructions, but they're really cool because they hold the lid open, which is a great feature for if you're trying to, you know, corral a wild bunny. So the roof is not going to be falling down on your head, or you could just have it open if you needed it for some reason or to clean it out. So that is a really nice touch. I didn't expect it to have a nice feature like that, and I really appreciate that it's there. All right, so now you will get to see the actual run part being built, and this is why I chose this one. It had a nice big area for them to be out on the grass and get fresh air, just kind of like a meshed in area. And then it does have 2 easy access doors, so there's a door on either side. And then you will also see when we put the top on that it has a door on the top as well, which is super, super nice. It's really convenient. But again, this was really easy to put together. You can see how simple it was to attach the sides. And again, it's a lot sturdier than I expected. So that's really great. I'm gonna let you guys watch us put the rest of this together for a bit, and then I will talk a little bit more at you when we get ready to put the bunnies in it. Okay, so I do actually want to talk a little bit more about some of the features, because this is one of the reasons why I chose this particular run as well. I did really like that it had the door in the roof, but I really liked that it had a roof at all. That is something that's really important where I live. We have a lot of trees around our house, and there's a lot of birds of prey, and not so much with the rabbits because I have really large rabbits, but you never know. But I would never want to risk a bird coming down and grabbing a guinea pig or anything like that. So I wanted to make sure I had something completely enclosed, no risk of anyone getting out. And on that note, the hardware was also very easy to put on, really simple to figure out, and I really like these latches that are on the side doors. I thought they were just going to be normal sliding locks, but they're actually spring operated, so they're a little bit harder to open, but they are just like a quick spring action to close. So they're easier to close than they are to open, which is a great feature when you're trying to keep the animals on the inside and you don't want a door coming open by accident. There is also a latch on the lid, which is a good feature if there was kids around or anything like that. You wouldn't want them to just be able to lift the lid up and let a rabbit out, or you wouldn't want your rabbits to figure out how to lift the lid themselves. So that was a great feature as well. I am going to go get the bunnies now though, and I'm going to show you guys what their first reactions are. You can see how much space the bunnies actually have. I thought it was a pretty good size, and then once the bunnies got in it, I realized how much space they actually have. So this is really great for outdoor time, or this would make a really good home base if you have to keep your rabbits in a specific area during the day and let them out for playtime at night. This would work really well for that as well. So again, I will link this down below if you guys want to get this for yourself. I highly recommend it. I really like it and was very impressed, and I'm very appreciative to the company for sending this to me. I will let you guys enjoy some more cute clips of the bunnies enjoying their outdoor time. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed getting to see this rabbit hutch review. I really like this thing. I highly recommend it for outdoor time, or if you need a home base inside for your rabbits that gives a good amount of space. It's a great design. It was easy to put together. So it will be linked down below, like I mentioned. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram. Everything, like I said, will be linked down below. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.